Hasn't allowed a hit in his last 5.
New career high for him with his 44th appearance. Cubs have tied it on the bases loaded walk to Castillo. Now it's Brett Jackson to try to give them the lead for the first time. So the Reds bullpen charged with a run for the first time in their last 8 games. Here's a pitch. Knocked down by Navarro. Cubs looking for their first lead since Sunday. Lost 3-0 on Monday, 3-1 last night.
McCure not overpowering. His average fastball sits just a tick under 90 miles per hour. Has a lot of sinking action. He'll also throw a slider, a curve, and a straight changeup. He's a little more out of the mold of Mike Leake, the starting pitcher tonight. Relies more on movement and changing speeds than sheer velocity.
Curveball, 1-2. Castro at third. Valbuena at second. Castillo over at first. He just walked to tie the ball game.
They're going to talk it over out there on the mound. One thing to watch for is Navarro goes back behind the plate to give his signs. Watch how much movement there is in his right elbow as he's giving the signs. As he's flashing not only the numerical signs with his fingers, but he's pointing to the outside corner, pointing to the inside corner. But yeah, there's a lot of guys in the major leagues that watch for things like that, subtle little tips behind the plate where you might be able to discern location on the next pitch. Watch his right elbow. Well, he's not even going to give a sign. He just went out to talk it over with LeCure. We'll have to catch him next time.
2-2 on Jackson. Here it is. Got him on the inside corner. A fastball to end the inning. They do tie it on the bases loaded walk. We go to the 9th. It's 5-5.
Today's business travel challenge, Bag Fee Barrage. The other airlines versus Southwest. These businessmen are just going to check in their bags.
Seems simple enough.
The other airline's contestant is taking it slow and steady.
Ooh, he's getting pummeled with bag fees. He's just got the bag fee beat down. I feel his pain. Those bag fees can really sting.
Gotta love the strategy here. Our second contestant is flying Southwest. No bag fees for this guy.
You gotta give it up for Bags Fly Free.
Business travelers win with Southwest.
Now 3 on this rare collection of baseball cards. I'm at 33. Right there. Once again, all going to charity. Now 4. Now 5. Now 6. Now 7. I'm at 37. You're gonna kick yourself if you don't go home with this box of baseball history. Now 8. Not all done. Sold it. 3,800 right there to that lucky gentleman.
Transfer funds from anywhere with mobile banking. Get started today at BMO Harris Bank.
Find falling prices in the Menards Fall Catalog. Get ready for winter with Eskimo and Dennis. Save money and energy with insulator kits. They seal out cold air and prevent frost. An indoor 1-window pack is $149. An outdoor 5-window pack is $589. Find storage solutions with shelving from Edsel. This heavy-duty steel shelving unit can hold up to 2,000 pounds per shelf and comes in a black textured finish. Just $119.
Save big money at Menards.
After the game, stick around for Horseshoe Casino Cubs post-game live. David Kaplan and Todd Hollingsworth break down the game and preview the Cubs' next matchup. Don't miss Horseshoe Casino Cubs post-game live immediately following the game, right here on Comcast Sportsnet, fans' best friend.
Cubs closer Carlos Marmol trying to preserve the tie.
I'm still in all the Brett Jackson took a called third strike in a tie game with the bases loaded, and it wasn't even a borderline pitch. I think it would really do Brett a lot of good to get a whole bunch of videotape of Joey Votto at bats. Watch how he tracks the ball all the way to contact with the bat. Watch how he sprays the ball from foul line to foul line. I mean, a lot of movement on that 89-mile-per-hour sinker back to the inside part of the plate, but you've got to be hungry to hit in that situation.
Well, we're tied at 5 as we go to the ninth. We always wonder if the wind will shift on a night like this. It has not shifted. It has only gotten harder. My goodness. Kicking up dirt, in fact, on the warning track every once in a while, the big wind gusts.
Occasionally when that wind swirls around the warning track, it almost looks like a wave as the leaves on the ivy kind of wiggle from the left center field line around towards center field.
Two 2-0 on Drew Stubbs. Big factor in this game with 3 runs scored. Well, we've only seen 1 home run tonight. That was Soriano in the 6th, but a not so bold prediction would be that I think a home run's going to win this game one way or the other. Swing and a miss, 2-2. As we were saying.
Yeah. Dust devil out there in right center field.
'97 on that fastball from Marmol, but it missed. 3-2. Got to get him with Votto on deck. Don't want to mess around here with walks, especially against a guy with 30 stolen bases. Like Castillo wants a fastball on the 3-2. Got him on the slider. Good pitch.
Well, that's a really good slider right there. Doesn't try to get too tricky, doesn't try to be too fine. Just get it up there low in the strike zone. Subs takes a called third strike for the second time in the game after reaching in his first 3 plate appearances and scoring each time.
Votto has been on 3 times. Now watch how he tracks the pitch into the mitt. His head will turn away from the pitcher as the ball goes by.
And you can't say this about very many pitchers in the National League, but Joey Votto hasn't had much luck against Carlos Marmol. He's had his number. 1 for 13 lifetime with 7 strikeouts.
Tigers are a game closer in the American League Central. Justin Verlander got his 15th win, 6-2 Detroit over Oakland, and the Royals behind Bruce Chen shut out the White Sox 3-0. He beat Chris Sale. White Sox lead down to 2. Two and 2. Another homer for Miguel Cabrera in that Detroit victory. Oakland's now lost 3 in a row and again lost their starter Brett Anderson with a strained oblique tonight. Strike 3. You know, the other thing too that I think you'd probably have to guard against as a hitter is to not get distracted by the gusting wind straight out, right? Hard enough to hit a major league pitch as it is, but you start thinking about, boy, if I hit one out, we're probably going to win.
Yeah, if I just lift this ball in the air a little bit, and suddenly next thing you know, you've developed a few bad habits in your swing that sometimes can take a week or more to get rid of.
Heisey takes a fastball in.
We used to joke around the batting cage on days like this at Wrigley Field. Swing straight up. You just want to get that ball in the air and take your chances. And when you start doing things like that, and you're going to be in bad habits, the wind's going to turn around and blow across or blow in tomorrow. Marmol has saved his best pitch of the first 2 at-bats of this inning as the final pitch. 2 nasty sliders. One to get Stubbs looking and one to get an awkward swing from Joey Votto, which rarely happens.
Shallow center. Castro makes a catch on the run. A 1-2-3 ninth for Marmol. 5-5.
So it's between this or the Honda Civic next door.
Okay, done. This one.
They say the Civic is the best-selling car in its class.
It's possible.
It also has this cool econ button that helps maximize fuel efficiency.
Oh yeah, this car has a lot of buttons. Get a defrost button, radio button, cruise control button, window button, wiper button, trunk button, super button, buttons inside of buttons, buttons controlling other buttons.
We're just interested in the econ button.
That's one button. This is a car with many buttons.
The Civic from Honda. 39 mpg highway and a way to help you make the most of it. Only a Honda is a Honda.
valuable one. They traveled all this way. Make it worth their while.
This is Mission Control. You are go for re-entry. Coors Light Silver Bullet Pine. We are cleared for 16 ounces of refreshment. Resealable cap disengaged. That's one giant pint for mankind. Cross-brewed Coors Light, the summer's most refreshing beer.
Tomorrow, Soriano and the Cubs mix things up with the rival Reds for the final time this season. Coverage begins at 12:30 with Subaru Cubs pregame live. Cubs Reds tomorrow afternoon at 12:30 on Comcast Sportsnet, fans' best friend.
Sam LeCure struck out Brett Jackson with the bases loaded in the 8th to keep this game tied. He'll now face Joe Mather, a pinch hitter. And then the top of the Cubs order, unless Mather hits a home run.
Yeah. And possibly that's the reason Mather is taking this at bat. Instant offense, at least the possibility of instant offense, because on the surface it would appear this would be a perfect opportunity to pinch hit Tony Campana. Maybe saving him to pinch run after Mather gets a base hit.
Hey, congrats to former Cub minor leaguer Chris Archer, who got his first major league win tonight. 13-3, the Rays beat the Red Sox. Another went around 0-2. Red Sox with their first losing season since 1997. The Orioles with their first winning season since '97. I guess it seems like 1997 over in the East. Mather pops shallow right, and Brandon Phillips for out number 1. Final in St. Louis. Lance Lynn gets his 16th win. Jason Mott with his 37th save. And 2 Cardinals hit their 20th. Yadier Molina and David Freese 5-0 over Houston. Dodgers did beat the Nationals 7-6 in game 2 of that doubleheader, so they split. Matt Kemp with a game-winning home run in the 9th. Jade Chapman. Now we had another interesting end of the inning. Tag play at third. Run scoring or not scoring at first, or at home rather. That's generally where you score. 0-2. In game 2 tonight, Matt Kemp crossed the plate to give the Dodgers a 6-0 lead, but replays indicated that Adrian Gonzalez was tagged out at third before he crossed the plate. So they got the run, but should not have been given that extra run. Gets away as DeJesus swings and misses, and the throw gets by, but Phillips was backing up. Well, if you know it's going to get past the catcher, swing at it, I guess.
Yeah, if you see a pitch this bad, you think it's going to get by him. Nasty breaking ball in the dirt. Navarro looked to be in pretty good position to block that ball, but somehow it got by all the way over into the Cubs on deck circle.
So the winning run is on base, and you've got a good opposite field hitter here, and Darwin Barney is going to have a big hole over there with Votto holding on to Jesus. Phillies got 2 in the 9th in New York to beat the Mets. Go ahead homer by Ryan Howard with 2 outs in the 9th. First homer of September for Howard. In there for a strike. Phillies have won 10 of 13. Those 3 losses against the Houston Astros.
Yep.
Decent lead by DeJesus. Long pause by LeCure. Here's a pitch. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Barney strikes out for the first time in a while.
Flat tailing fastball up around the belt. Kind of caught him by surprise. A couple of heaters on the outside corner earlier in the sequence. This one running back inside. That's an odd sight to see Darwin Barney go down on strikes.
Certainly is. It's his first strikeout in his last 56 plate appearances. They went 55 in a row without a punch out. Rizzo with 2 hits, 4 at bats. Wind still howling straight out to center. He was the big hero on Sunday in the come from behind 13-9 win over the Pirates. 2 home runs, including his first career grand slam. Don't even need a home run here. Although the Reds have their outfielders pinned up against the warning track. They're trying to avoid DeJesus going from first to home. One and one on the curveball.
The pace of this game has really slowed with a runner on base, and I blame their catcher for a lot of it. Navarro doesn't even look over to the bench until the batter's in the box, the pitcher's on the rubber. He finally looks over to get the sign from his bench, and then there'll be a delay, usually before he starts to give the signs. LeCure's just been standing out there checking the runner, looking around the ballpark, waiting for his catcher to hang a sign.
He's going to have a shot at this. Now the wind kept it in play. Navarro makes a catch in foul territory, and we will go to the 10th. Tied at 5.
Time out there, buddy.
Brian Urlacher?
That's me, here to defend you from DirecTV's so-called big deal. DirecTV raises your bill 100% after a year, and they lock you into a 2-year contract that could cost you over $2,500 bucks.
I can't afford that.
That's why your best play is Xfinity. The biggest plays on Sunday, live. The best of college football, and you can take the action wherever you go.
Hey, Brian.
No pixie dust, just pigskin. Yeah! Xfinity, your home for the most live sports. Call today.
Agents, when it comes to insurance, people feel lost.
That's a dead end.
Don't know which way to turn.
Turn around?
That's why we present people with options, to help them find coverage that fits their needs.
Almost there.
Hey. The new Maze record.
Really?
I have no idea. We don't keep track of that kind of stuff.
We are insurance.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
To speak with a farmer's agent in your community, call 888-96-FARMERS.
How do you make summer feel 90 days longer? Get to the Mazda Summer Drive, because you can save big on a 2012 Mazda 3 with no payments for 90 days and 0% APR for 60 months. So get our hottest deal of the summer on the 40 mpg Highway Mazda 3 with Skyactiv technology. 0% APR for 60 months, no payments for 90 days. Only at the Mazda Summer Drive, and only for a limited time.
Welcome to Jack Link's Extra Innings. Rookie right-hander Jay Chapman here in the 10th, and a 5-5 deadlock.
Clean inning in the ball game yesterday for Chapman. Struck out one red hitter in his inning of work. He's been very impressive in the short time we've seen him up here at the major league level. Shows a really good straight changeup.
Left-handed hitting Jay Bruce to lead it off, then Scott Rowland. Switch hitter Deanna Navarro also due up. Starters long gone, both getting no decisions. Russin and Leake. Russin went 5, gave up 5 runs. That one out into deep center. Brett Jackson has it for the out. Leake went 6 innings, gave up 4 runs. Fastball fouled off. Liam Hendricks got his first career win. The Minnesota Twins 6-4 over Cleveland. Josh Willingham 4 hits, 4 RBIs, his 35th home run. The Indians have lost 39 of 50. Hendricks had been the fifth pitcher since 1920 to not win in his first 17 starts. 3 away from the all-time record. And there's ball 4 as Rolen will take his base.
We might see a pinch runner for Scott Rolen. He's always been a really good base runner, just doesn't have great base running speed, but not a lot of real good options off the bench. A lot of good bats off the bench for the Reds, but not really a blazing runner that you'd like to see in their pinch running. Now, if Billy Hamilton were here, he'd be out there.
Yep. Yankees swept the day-night doubleheader against Toronto 4-2 in game 1, 2-1 in the nightcap. They went in tied for first with the Orioles. They'll end today up at least a half game. The Orioles are in Seattle in a 1-1 tie in the 6th. 2-0. So after the walk to Rolen, Chapman now has missed on the first 2 to Navarro. Partner had the answer to our question last night about the Reds fans howling. As you can probably hear. Double play. I'll give you the answer coming up. Lined right to Rizzo. He steps on the bag. That gets Chapman out of the top of the 10th. Still tied at 5.
Jack Link's Jerky presents Snackin' with Sasquatch.
Those aren't even cards.
Feed your wild side.
Ashley was not only my little sister, she was a best friend. She was very giggly. If you could get her to laugh really hard, she would even snort sometimes. It was so funny. This is the text from me that my sister was reading right before she flipped her car and was killed on impact.
Today is No Text on Board Pledge Day. Join the nation and pledge now to never text and drive at itcanwait.com.
Humans. Even when we cross our T's and dot our I's, we still run into problems. Namely, other humans. Which is why at Liberty Mutual Insurance, auto policies come with new car replacement and accident forgiveness if you qualify. Visit a local Chicago office for details. Liberty Mutual Insurance. Responsibility. What's your policy?
Hi, I'm David Kaplan. Thursday on CTL, Steve Stone joins us from Kansas City to talk some baseball. Bears defense talks about stopping Sam Bradford. That plus the day's headlines. It's Thursday after Bears Blitz.
Follow the Cubs with the MLB.com @Bat12 app for your iPhone, iPad, Android, and Windows Mobile. Get live audio, pitch tracking, video highlights, and more. Text @BAT to 31826 or visit Cubs.com for details. Right-hander Logan on Drusick. Now on for Cincy.
He'll work his fastball both directions. Two-seamer with some tailing action, a cutter. Also throws a curveball and a straight changeup.
Soriano already with a home run tonight, his 30th.
One for 4 against Andrusik in his career. The one hit. That's right. A long ball.
2-0. There it goes. Foul. He hits it. He gets it up in the wind a little bit. It might keep it fair, but it was hooking too much. Sounded good.
Cut fastball up over the heart of the plate, just a little bit out in front, putting some side spin on that ball. You can see it hooking. Just foul.
Need Buckler there, but it missed. 3-2.
Might have swung a ball 4 right there, but that is his happy zone. Anything middle of the plate in and down around the knees, or even a little lower, that's where he likes it.
Swing and a miss. He got him.
Got away with a hanging curveball at the very top of the zone, inside part of the plate. That's one of those pitches you like to say it was so bad it turned out good.
Deoner Navarro has gone over to the Reds dugout.
Well, that one foul ball in the dirt splashed some debris up into his face.
Blowing outside to Castro. Grounded out in the second. 3 singles since. He's got an RBI and has scored a run.